So I was just in my psychic skills mentorship program, and one of my students at the end asked me a really interesting thing, which was how do we change negative beliefs about ourselves or like subconscious beliefs? And I decided to let my spirit guide Reyna answer that. So I channeled her, and what she said was really interesting. So she started off by saying that we that to change a subconscious belief is quite easy, and we overcomplicate it and make it very difficult. Um, because she said it's from our perspective, changing a belief is very easy, but you guys in your third dimension have this big giant attachment as humans to the familiar. So oftentimes you learn a way of being, you learn subconscious beliefs that around things, and because we are attracted and yearn for the comfort of familiarity, we keep perpetuating those circumstances, reactions. We keep going with that same thing, even if it's a negative thing, because it's familiar, is what she said. And I was like, that's so deep. She then went on to say that if you want to change your subconscious beliefs around things, the first thing you can do is change your focus around it. And because our focus is extremely powerful, you could start trying to focus more on what you want versus what you don't want. She also said changing the vibration and thought patterns around it really help. Say you have an experience where you didn't have a lot of money growing up and you think you're always going to be poor, and so you can't really generate a lot of money. She said change your vibrational thought patterns around it so you can start telling yourself you're going to be generating a lot of money, changing your thought pattern around it, right? You could start looking and bringing yourself around wealthy people, wealthy things, feeling wealthy, feeling those feelings, changing your vibration around it, right? Last, she went on to say that the core reason why it's hard for us to change our subconscious beliefs as well is that many of our negative subconscious beliefs are centered around trauma that we had in the past that we haven't dealt with. So an example of this would be you have a hard time acquiring money. You feel like you're never going to have enough money. When you do the shadow work and you really go into deep within yourself, what you'll really find is that deep within yourself, you couldn't buy whatever you wanted when you were a kid. You were always told no, and that gave you a deep-seated feeling of unworthiness. You're not worthy of that wealth. So if you can do shadow work and work through your trauma, it can help you the most to change your subconscious beliefs around things.